Alright guys, here's the deal. I've been playing a lot of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It's a lot of fun, but I've been ignoring single player, so I want to chat with the Dapper Dinosaur though. So I'm going to do things different this time. I'm streaming it to Discord and recording it for YouTube. And... okay, that's working. Volume's working. Okay, good. So you're seeing this on YouTube, I mean if you're watching it at all. You're not seeing it on my
Which you
Twitch.
should be.
So the whole live chat thing isn't working right now because like I'm not streaming it on Twitch. But hey, what are you gonna do?
They should live blog whatever they're seeing in the comments.
A live blog what you're seeing. Give the timestamps.
Yeah, that's totally a thing that people will do.
I don't remember anything.
I mean, the controls are about the same.
Story-wise, I think
you're on
fighting
Rannoch.
Geth.
Yes, you're on Rannoch, trying to stop the Geth fleet from destroying the Quarian fleet that's trying to retake their homeworld.
Good work, Trainer.
I think this is an allegory. Is that the right word? For the Jews
What?
and the
Demonetized.
Palestinians. Like I'd ever get money on YouTube.
Hey, I get money on YouTube. If my idiot ass can do it, you can do it.
Because we're the same.
Exactly.
I punched you, Geth.
Their one weakness, punching.
I feel like I'm playing bronze right now.
Yeah, that's because the multiplayer, like, gold and silver difficulties are actually significantly harder than the single-player campaign on normal.
We're on our way.
I picked up a thing.
A what? Is it? It's not Alara. Liara. I was like,
Alara.
Alara is a name. Is a name I know.
Hey, how's everyone out there doing with this virus that's killed you?
Oh,
Bad, huh?
demonetized again.
Why would they even demonetize that anyway?
I don't know, but it's apparently been happening. Hasn't happened to me yet, but I've also not been talking about it, so...
Can't say beer or flu or whatever.
You can say beer, I think, but you're probably best not to call it Corona beer. Although that was the last beer I drank.
If I die, I'm gonna tap space a bunch. See what happens. Oh, I see you hiding there!
Actually, if this were Gears of War, that would work. Gears of War, your NPC buddies can actually resurrect you. And if you don't get them back up, you lose, I think? I feel like that's how it works. I don't know. It's convenient of the Geth to have left all this architecture that is human traversable for you.
Otherwise, how would you even finish the game?
Right.
They should make games like that when you just can't finish because the game's designed. No, they shouldn't do that. People get so mad.
Wait, what if they made a game called Doom Eternal where you started the game and then for some reason the first 3 enemies didn't spawn, so you could never trigger the door unlock?
That would be almost worth trying to get a refund. Ow! Ow!
So, I'm actually gonna try later on and do like a... First of all, you should submit that as a bug report. Because you're probably not the only person it'll happen to. But, I think later on I'm gonna try just starting a new game, and slot 3, and see if it's a slot 3 problem.
Possible pig.
Because my guess
So
is that
much for
most
the stealthy
people...
approach. Yeah, come on, man. It's me. Oh, now he
So
does
many
the
rocket
roll.
troopers.
What a jerk. Do the roll the first time I press it. This is just like multiplayer. Oh, you're trying to do a roll? Well, you didn't try 9 times, so no.
I will say, the dodge and take cover button probably shouldn't have been the same button in the PC version of the game. I know why it was in, like the console version, because...
Not enough buttons.
Right, there's only so many buttons they got. But, yeah, I would have preferred, like, Like, couldn't control be take cover and space be run or something like that?
Forgot I can have cryo ammo whenever I want.
Oh yeah, and it's not one-time use. It doesn't come from loot crates.
We don't have
Look, a circle! It's just like the Earth, flat and circular.
Is that just like the Earth?
I don't know, I haven't seen enough debates. Way to come out of the ground, guys. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't say they're dropping in so much as rising up. I need more biotic charges.
You're a soldier. You don't get biotic charges.
That was a big mistake. Huge.
Oh, we'll just have to start over after you finish this campaign.
Oh,
Defend
yeah.
Shep.
Oh, yeah. Do I have to start from Mass Effect 1 again?
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
It's probably a good idea, though.
Yeah, if you want all the choices that you made to actually follow through and not just be like the generic versions that they give you, then sure, but I think most people, when they start over again, just do the trilogy. It's not a super long trilogy once you know what you're doing. Ooh,
Yeah, I don't need it.
but it's a get weapon.
Yeah, but I like the assault rifle.
What's your status?
I think it was an assault rifle.
No, it was a shotgun.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah, it was a
okay.
shotgun.
Keep it up. We'll get
Fair enough.
Trust me, I paid attention.
Legion on our side. Reaper.
I thought that was a door.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, what?
So apparently, Pedro Cantor has been an active Space Marine for some 350 years.
That seems like it's fictional.
What heresy is this?
Normal kind?
Are you telling me that,
Abnormal kind.
are you telling me that the Emperor's most holy Adeptus Astartes is something that you don't even believe exists?
Question. So if I have... answer, I don't know what you're talking about. Question. I feel like I just punched a guy, and then he did a cryo freeze while I was punching him.
You might have shot him beforehand and it just took effect slowly.
Or maybe my teammate had a cryo freeze.
I don't know, check.
Not remember how.
I think that was how.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Yeah, you look at the bottom. Yeah, and they're tiny, tiny on your gigantic screen because the game was never optimized for 4K.
I can't imagine why.
I know, right? This game from, what was it, 2012? That was before the world ended. Apparently the
Override.
world has ended. Oh, you're gonna have to jump that gap. Just like Neo.
Override. Override. Neo couldn't jump the gap, ever.
I thought he did jump the gap.
Nope, he fell.
Wait, didn't he jump it in? But then he learned how to fly.
Yeah, but he still couldn't jump the gap.
The override.
Even with flying?
Even with flying, they never showed him jump the gap, so you have to assume he couldn't do it.
I'm not sure I agree with your rules of logic
I
there,
don't know how
but
to override
maybe.
that thing way over there.
What's that glowy thing in front of you?
I mean, override
Oh.
it there. What are you guys doing here?
Trying to kill you.
Oh, my shields are down.
Oh no! I was gonna say, quick, press 6, but I don't think that works in
I mean, it does
single player.
something, but...
I don't think it restores your shields, though.
I gotta stop reloading so much. There's so much ammo in this gun.
Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be like a bullet hose.
Alright, it's time to go to console.
Oh, well, I could use some consolation.
You and me both!
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
What? The path behind me has been sealed? How am I supposed to override? But I need to override. I'll just elevator instead. Elevator? I hardly ever know her. Ah! I killed the Geth Prime. What does that mean?
Admiral Rand to all ships. The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. This must be it. Good hunting, Ron.
Pick up the thing. Well, that was cool. I killed a bunch of Geth. What's this? I got a sniper rifle?
Yeah, it's a Geth sniper rifle. It takes a little bit to charge up and fire, but then it's really powerful.
Picking up these weapons.
We'll get it done.
Get her done. Up demonetized. Pledge, of course. Time to jump in that flat Earth.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Oh, this is good.
Target locked.
Well, maybe I wasn't in a very safe distance.
Well, yeah, it was a cutscene, so it was probably supposed to happen.
Yeah, I mean, how else could I have aimed at that? Am I right, doggy? Am I right?
Oh no!
We have located transportation.
A Geth.
That was Legion, though.
Sorry.
I think that's.
We need more than Normandy on this. We've got the whole Quarian fleet waiting to go.
Uh-oh.
What was it,
Uh-oh.
a stealth Geth hiding inside the floor?
That's what they've been coming up through the floors.
Are you gonna shoot that thing to death with your little right or turret?
Maybe.
It seems like a losing battle.
Maybe.
Shepard the fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike.
That can't be what they want you to do.
Maybe.
Clear. Fire at will.
Oh. Does that expose a leak?
I don't.
Oh, it exposed the glowy part. You know what that means.
I'm gonna die.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's
Maybe.
priming.
See?
Spoilers!
It's a glowing thing on a video game, boss dude.
Hey, but you said it 3 seconds before he said it. That's a spoiler.
The Geth stand or Reaper control and the Quarians
True.
are dead. This ends now.
Old people in Facebook.
Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system.
Was,
I want
was
the
it your mom?
laser system
No.
and the whole damn fleet.
Was it a roommate? Yeah.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged.
I love tomatoes.
Shepard to fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
Oh, what's going on Twitter?
We both tweeted, and
Yeah, you did tweet, which is amazing. You never tweet.
Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target.
I'm clicking the button. Stop unclicking it.
The target or we'll lose the fleet.
Ooh,
Why did it move?
it didn't want to die. I think it worked though. I mean, it's blowing up from the inside.
Don't.
Oh, get out of the way!
I went left.
Maybe you should have gone right.
Give me some rocks to hide behind.
It's nice that he was kind enough to fight you in a conveniently box-shaped area.
Take that, you!
Get wrecked.
Well, at least it's not getting closer.
Yeah, why doesn't he just step on you?
At least it's not getting closer.
As it walks forward.
It just looks closer.
It literally walked towards you.
I went all the way over. No.
Yeah, but then it aimed at you being all the way over.
It was already aiming at me on another play.
So this is it. If you blow this thing up, you beat the game, right?
Possibly. Go 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 go. Oh, take that, you.
Get.
You press F5
That's
to
nice
quit.
sky.
Doesn't work.
If you looked at the sky, it's very nice.
I'm a little distracted by not dying.
That's fair.
Trying not to die. No, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah!
Remember, each time I die, I get to do one more better than the previous time. Oh, look, water.
Water?
Vodka, water, what's the difference?
Well, I mean, mostly nothing, but there's some, like, 40% difference that makes it significantly different in terms of physiological effect.
At least it's not getting closer.
Yeah.
Hurry up, you! Got a little slow motion-y there.
I feel like that orbital strike is coming really fast given how far away they are. They were really far from that planet. Just shoot straight at the planet, boys! That's how orbits work.
The speed of light works pretty fast, okay?
But those are clearly
Just
not... Those are just
just-
bullets, though.
understand. Can't go faster than the speed of light. That's all you need to know. You can give arguments why it won't matter or whatever, but just accept it. Well, not again!
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail.
Not if I just only play multiplayer.
Are you doing weird things with the camera somehow?
I don't think so.
No choice.
I disagree. And so do the billions that are rising up to resist you.
You cannot comprehend the magnitude of our presence.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
I feel like he's wrong.
Maybe.
You're just machines. This time the organics are taking control.
A philosophy reminiscent of the Quarians. Observe the results of their efforts to maintain control.
Let it go.
Finish your war. We will be waiting.
I need a Dowd to come help me.
Or maybe just a Q.
I didn't kill one Husnock or 100 or 1,000.
As am I.
I killed all
I
of
killed
them.
them all.
Oh, them all? Okay.
All the Husnock. Everywhere.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being
For
directed.
11,000 lives worth 50 billion. Blah blah, I don't remember what he says. Worth.
Shepard Commander,
Entire
the Geth
species?
only acted in defense
And then
after
Picard's
the
like,
attack.
we have no laws against that type of crime.
What are you suggesting?
Like, really, you don't?
Not like Greg.
Isn't that
You're
murder?
allowed to just murder entire species? Alright.
All Geth.
Prime
Thanks,
directive,
Federation.
well, who cares about that?
That's madness. The Geth would be as intelligent as they were when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but
Not Tally sounds different than Tally.
would be true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Shepard, Admiral Gerrel isn't going to break up his attack. If you upload that code, the Quarian people die.
The creators are irrational. They cannot be trusted as allies. Allow us to upload the code, and the Geth fleet will support you.
Oh wait, what am I supposed to do now? What are my options here?
I can't read it. What does it say?
Upload the code, or we're letting the Geth die.
Yep, there you go. You can upload.
To the Geth. Admiral Ron, call off the fleet if you can.
I don't remember what I was doing, decisions I was making.
This is about whether or not the Geth or the Quarians win, basically.
So I chose the Geth.
Looks like it.
Creators,
Whoops.
but we see no alternative.
I did that in Mass Effect 2 when I killed Tally.
Oh my god, Tally died. Let's extinct her entire species. What does it say?
Allow the upload or stop.
I can't let the Quarians die.
I got to change my mind. Oh! Oh!
No, we will not allow you to decide our fate. Uploading the code.
Oh, you've been legioned.
I knew it would turn on us. A pity. It seemed so sincere.
It was. Dude, you killed Legion too.
I didn't even kill. Yeah, I did.
Is there anyone you haven't killed?
Not Lyra. Not yet. Hey, there was space fighting, but you couldn't hear it because you can't hear in space.
That's how space works.
They did space correctly. Oh, wait. Oh. For a while they did space correctly. I mean, I guess I spoke too soon.
Wow.
To the people who say there ain't no explosions in space, if there's oxygen on the ship, it would explode.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You guys know.
Plus, what if I sent a nuclear bomb on a rocket and sent it into space and then detonated it? Why wouldn't it explode?
It would visionize and then fusionize if it's that type
You
of bomb.
did it, Commander. Thanks to you, the Quarian people have reclaimed their homeworld.
And once we've completed repairs to the fleet, we're prepared to return the favor.
Okay,
Our engineers can also assist with the building of the Crucible.
don't make Geth again! You want to make robots to help you? Sure, but don't make Geth again. But I was able to change my mind because I had no idea what was going on because I haven't played single player in 6 weeks.
Commander Shepard.
Hard target.
Bringing a new fleet into this war.
You could see it to be behind my camera.
The quarries
It was
are
an
already
achievement.
mobilized for relief
Hey, I have a shirt similar to that.
Construction of the Crucible.
You do.
This shirt, though, is pretty stinking cool if I do say so
They
myself.
should be so vital now.
It's
This is
Dapper
Dapper
Magma.
Manager? Oh, wait, what?
Oh, not Dapper Magma, Copper Magma.
Shared in person.
Kind of looks like Dapper Magma from here, though.
That would be preferable, Commander.
From while wearing it?
You'll watch it on YouTube. On
I mean,
on the screen,
I might.
on the VOD. Mark the time. Time is about 25 minutes, 25, 30-ish.
Okay.
$25.45, I think, is what it said when I said to mark the time, or when I read. Can't tell time. Hey, quit slacking and get back to work! Golly!
Commander,
I don't care.
sent word that she'd like to
I don't care. A Schmidt. We're gonna go to this debris field. We're gonna go to this. I thought there were like 9 more things to do on that planet, by the way.
Maybe.
Can I rotate the planet around? No. Other game.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I...
Via mass relay.
I meant out of here.
Off the ship? It's not a good idea to just leave your ship in the middle of space,
no,
you know.
I meant... No, that's not what I meant. I meant out of the map.
Oh,
So that I could run around my ship.
got it.
I don't remember where anything is. Of course I never did! I mean, come on!
Have you killed Jack yet?
What? You could kill Jack? Spoilers!
Actually, I don't know if you can. I actually don't know if you can or not. Actually, I suppose you can in Mass Effect 2. I don't know if you can in Mass Effect 3 if she's
What?
surprised Mass Effect 2.
Spoilers? None of this looks...
Yeah, this is the cargo bay.
Oh yeah, this looks... Why do I even have a pistol?
I don't know.
Geth Pulse Rifle.
Oh yeah. Boy, do those textures look rough.
Thank you.
I forgot how different it looks when you don't have the high quality texture mod.
Rifle piercing mod.
Nice. Should be called a rifle penetrating mod.
Hey! My power. Who's talking in the background? To love him is to know him is to love him. That is from Demonetized Star Trek The Next Generation.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there.
Sorry, but this is not a casual costume.
Yeah, casual just means not in armor.
But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No. Don't.
Oh, see,
Cerberus.
you do work for them.
I hardly know Cerberus.
Your former and apparently current employers.
They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing
Helmets actually do something in this game? Give you more health?
Yeah. Yeah, they can.
I didn't know that. God damn.
Yeah. You can boost headshot damage.
I can't hit headshots. Do the health boost. I don't even care. It don't matter. I feel like I need to sneeze perpetually. Oh, someone that I met in a bar 10 plus years ago liked my tweet.
May I
Where-
speak with you, Commander?
Who put you from there to there?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why me?
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
We'll see.
The trade would benefit both parties. If you decide to.
Yeah, maybe it could, but it sounds really boring.
He can be found near the Citadel docks. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Maybe.
It's strange. When I first met the Geth, they were hunting.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years.
100 years.
It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
How do you think I feel about the thing that's happening I'm not supposed to say, like coronavirus?
Only 109, huh?
Maybe we need Liara to help us find a vaccine.
Complain about 1,000
Then all the anti-vaxxers can just
I
die.
used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not.
Eventually they will die.
So many. To witness so much death.
Or you could keep fighting.
I know. It's just... difficult. Watching you get shot at out there. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I just press WSAD and I click a button. Romantic.
Now the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Ooh!
Hey!
Hey! You're on YouTube right now.
Welcome to YouTube.
I try.
Well, you're on YouTube in the future, but if you're watching this on YouTube right now, it's right now.
Yeah, it's right now for people watching, but for you, it's the future, but that's a bunch of crazy who are watching it.
Hello from the past.
Except
I
that
hope
they're
you
not
didn't
watching
die.
it because no one
The
would
world's
watch this
going
on
to
YouTube.
Oh, that's a better
What
reason.
YouTube channel is this going to be on?
Bent Hovind, no relation.
Okay. Good to know. Wait, this isn't Doom Eternal? Don't you both have Doom Eternal?
Yep.
Yep. Ben's
Why are
had
you
some
not-
glitches that made him disinclined to continue playing for the night.
Disinclined.
Whoa.
Yeah, basically, so the first section of the game, 3 zombies are supposed to load in, and once you kill them, the door unlocks. Well, they just didn't load in.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Sounds like a bug to me.
it does. That's why I still encourage Ben to send a bug report. But
Definitely.
A burger
it got
report?
fixed. Oh, I want a burger. Actually, I don't want a burger because then someone would have to go make it, and I don't want anyone making me food right now.
I
Why
want
don't
people
you want
making
other
me
people
food.
make- I always want other people making me food.
Ah, look at that. Look at that, YouTube.
Hey, guess who has the whole next week off?
Not
This
me.
guy.
You, yeah.
Although at noon, I thought there was an 80% chance I wouldn't be able to work on Monday. But then my boss never answered our calls, so I'm going into work Monday. Burger! I'm glad. It's so fun.
I wouldn't know. I can't see you in your stream.
Oh, what's
Ooh, you're journaling?
Oh my gosh.
But
I
don't want anyone to make my food right now. At least, especially in places like fast food restaurants, because those are the sort of people who get sick and go to work anyway, because they don't always have sick time.
But yeah, okay. I mean, I don't care. I don't even care if I get it.
Me neither.
Tom Hanks has it, and he's doing just fine.
Well, I'm not as wealthy as Tom Hanks.
Do you think it's his wealth that's making him?
Yeah, he can afford the best everything. You think Tom Hanks has to worry about whether or not he's going to get a ventilator?
I don't think he needs a ventilator. Have you seen
He's fine.
videos of him?
I saw one of him opening up a package of a volleyball with a red handprint with a smiley face on it.
He seems like he's not even that sick.
Nah.
Uh-oh. Reapers. Ben, the Reapers are...
I'm kind of happy about not having to work tomorrow or next week.
Oh. Well, you should just get yourself Doom Eternal, and then we'll all just kill each other.
I don't want to do that.
Two of you will kill the other. Well, two of us will kill the other one, or the one of us will kill the other two, and then we'll rotate.
You guys will kill me.
Well,
I just played Call of Duty, whatever the free one is. It's like it's a new Call of Duty, but they give you a free multiplayer one. It's like, I don't know what it is.
How was it?
It's okay.
Hey,
it's no
look,
PUBG.
Ben's going to the office.
Actually, you guys would probably like it because it's a little more fast paced. I think you guys would like it.
Is there a 99% chance I'm going to lose every single game?
Well, the point of the game is to get $1 million and then send it up away, and that's how you win.
What?
You go around collecting money, and then if you kill someone, you take their money, and if they kill you, you lose your money. But then you can, at any time, like, send your money away in a balloon, or you can have a helicopter come down and send your money away that way.
That's
it's weird. It's
strange.
It's strange, and at first I was like, "This is stupid," and I was like, "Oh, it's not that bad." Because you have to try to. It takes like 20 seconds to send your money away, and in that 20 seconds, people might try to attack you because they see it on their map.
See the balloon.
But yeah.
All right.
But it's a little too fast paced for me, honestly.
What are you like 80 secretly? Is that what's going on?
I'm not a child anymore, okay? I've matured.
Oh wait, did I tell you about the difficulty for Doom Eternal though?
No.
So I was watching like reviews and stuff, in the last few days, and people who got early release keys, they were like, "Hey, Doom Eternal is significantly harder than Doom 2016. You might have to drop down your difficulty level for what you were used to in Doom 2016." And yeah, that was true.
Well, I wouldn't know until you stream it. How are the graphics? Better?
Better.
A ton better?
Better.
Yeah. That's good. The one thing about Call of Duty is that it's definitely not as... It's a lot smoother than PUBG. I didn't realize how bad PUBG was when it comes to smoothness. But
I turned my graphics on.
I turned my graphics on also.
On Doom Eternal 2 Nightmare, and I usually get 60 FPS, which is where I capped it because it's the native refresh rate.
Mm-hmm.
During some really big fights, I've had it drop down to like as low as I think 48.
Ooh, that's not bad.
No.
Terrible.
What kind of graphics card do you have?
2080.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I've been in this area before.
Do you have an i9 999900?
No.
What do you have?
2880.
No, what's your processor?
Oh, the processor? Ben, what processor did I buy? I don't even remember.
An i9, I think. Realize that I've been in this area before a bunch of times in multiplayer.
Yeah, because it's a multiplayer map.
So I know everything, where everything is. Get gassed!
Is that a bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fighting Cerberus.
You're fighting servers? That's why my internet's so slow right now. Stop killing servers.
Why are you killing Edie?
I thought it was a Cerberus.
It's Edie.
I know.
Make that mistake.
Man, you know what? If you put all sorts of extra holes in Edie, I was gonna say if Joker might be bad. He might be okay with that. I don't know what Joker's into.
I shot her
Besides
where her
robots.
vagina would be if she had one.
Maybe she has a facsimile with one.
What do you use, a fax machine?
I know.
You said facsimile.
Metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
You know, I don't know why you're so angry at these guys. They brought you back from the dead, and they gave you a job.
You call it a job, call it slavery. What's the difference? At least the ammo
Were
was
they
in the same spot.
Were they enslaving you though?
Yeah, they made me do things for them.
And
I had to do them. I mean, I could have either not played the game or done what they
I guess
wanted
that's
to
true. It's true. And then you had to kill Ashley.
do. Ashley?
Yep. So let's see. So far, so far you've killed Tally, Ashley. What's that other chick's name?
Samsara?
Samara. And Legion.
Luigi?
Luigi.
Why would you kill Luigi?
I didn't want to kill Admiral Ron.
That was some excellent running.
That's
Whoa.
not what I thought it was. There. 6 is the right button to press. Deactivating. Deactivated.
To be Reaper Tech, but the signature's new to me.
This map is weird in single player. Go this way! Oh, I just got experience from the experience panel. Now where do I go? Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. Run around in circles. I already did that. Already did that one. No ammo here. Heck. Now I gotta pick up this one. Got the sample! We're done with the whole level.
Yeah, it was only a multiplayer level. They put it in there so they could reuse the assets. I don't actually know if that's true, but it's probably true.
Good work.
Oh, turret! A lot easier than multiplayer.
Yeah, well, you've been playing a lot of harder multiplayer difficulties.
This is easier than bronze.
You do have it on easy.
I guess. Maybe I just got better from playing a bunch of multiplayer.
That could be.
Oh, that Call of Duty game that's free?
Mail slot.
85 gigs.
Holy shnikey.
That's a lot.
I know. I'm like, what am I doing? Downloading the whole game and then just not having access to it, which is probably what's the case.
Yeah, probably.
That's still a
I
lot.
put it on my 2 terabyte not SSD card. Solid state drive, yeah.
Doom Eternal's like
SSD.
57 gigs, and that just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand why, but whatever.
Bro, what the animal?
Game, do the thing.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status? Lieutenant.
We lack other exit strategies.
Then we find another way.
Alright.
Keep fighting.
Got a notification on the YouTubes.
Did that person that wrote you that thing about your avatar delete it and then
I don't know.
politely ask you, hey, I don't speak good English. Did you make all of your own CGI?
Oh, is that, are you guys the same person? I don't know. I don't think it's the same person.
Okay. Because that's the only one I found. I was like, oh, he probably got embarrassed and deleted his comment. And well,
He
maybe.
might, I guess he might have. I can
I
check.
don't know.
I'll check. You never know.
I mean, you don't have to check. I was just curious if you knew.
It's too late. I'm already checking.
Waiting for Cortez.
Cortez.
No
keep
slot.
Nice.
Nail slot.
going. He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Gun's better than the other.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Alright, so the person who said that is, Xander Lander.
Xander Lander?
Xander Lander.
Real name alert.
No one's watching this. Hey Maya, how you
Also-
doing? Good to see you here.
Your mom is never going to watch this. And then
So?
the person who asked me is Paleo Rex.
But hey Maya, how you doing?
Oh, Maya. I thought you said mom. Or ma, or something like that. I don't
Hey
know.
Maya, how you doing? Oh, dapper.
I was trying to read the thing that that Duke asked me about.
Engineers looking at the Reaper tech we secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be
Go
good.
on, read it.
Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Vidcor.
Copper magma. You guys don't understand. Could you? Open the door. Through.
Category 6 after Eden Prime.
All right, we only have like 15 more missions to do. Hey, should I just finish this game tonight? By tonight, I mean before I go to bed.
Yes.
That
No, you
seems
have to.
extreme, but
It would be extreme.
is it bad that I kind of want to watch this video called "Complaining About Netflix's Another Life" for 28 minutes? Because my God, was that show bad?
Another life. But I'm not familiar with that.
Don't bother. I watched like 3 episodes and I was just like, no, I'm out.
There's a movie on Netflix I wanna. Oh yeah. Nope, that movie's terrible. Or that show's terrible.
Oh, you looked it up?
No, I watched the whole first season. I think the whole first
You
season.
actually watched the whole first season of
I
Another
wanted
Life?
to see how it ended, and like the ship ended up flying past the other ship and it's going towards Earth, so now Earth is going to get destroyed. Some stupid. It's dumb. It is severely dumb.
I'm surprised you actually made it through to the end.
Well, I like would skip. I started an episode and like skip 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It would take me like 10 minutes to get through an hour long episode.
So my thing with it was basically like every single step of the way, it was like, why are we doing like a new space trope every episode? Can we have a theme?
Yeah, I mean, did they learn nothing from The Office birthday parties?
I think the theme was birthday.
The theme was...
Birthday isn't a theme, Vince.
No, the theme was it's either a chiclet gum or a pillow. Something like that.
I thought it was a TV or a pillow, but it was actually a chiclet.
Yeah, why would it be gum? Yeah, you can either go to sleep for an hour or you can chew gum. Worst birthday.
I mean, I would totally just take the go to sleep.
Right. And I would sneak gum in.
Why are the textures so much nicer on that gun than they were on the other one?
Not a texture robot like you are, so I don't know.
It's pronounced robot. Oh, there was a movie I wanted to see on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I should see that. But for now, I'll just watch Star Trek.
Star Trek!
And now I don't know where it was or what it was called. It was called like 2031 or 3021. It had a year in it. I'm almost positive.
Oh, you know what? We'll just assume that the year was the number of subscribers I have.
Okay.
2142.
It had a 3 in it, though.
Oh. Well, just wait a little bit. I'm sure I'll go to 2143.
3022.
I want that to be my subscriber count.
Stranded when the Earth is suddenly destroyed. Well, spoilers. There you have it.
Are they giving away the whole movie?
Destroyed in a mysterious cataclysm.
Cataclysm?
Cadillacism. The astronauts aboard the Moron space station slowly lose their minds. It's got Omar Epps in it.
Omar Epps!
Is he from the Doctor movie?
Wait, Omar Epstein?
What is he from?
House.
Yeah, House. Yeah.
Oh, is he the bald doctor? Who's also black?
Yeah.
No, he's a black doctor who happens to be bald. Don't be so racist.
He's the doctor who said eosinophils instead of eosinophils that one time.
I mean, I feel like actual doctors might make that mistake once in a while. Because, you know, they just make a slip of the tongue.
No, I would never expect a doctor to say that. If a doctor
Doctors
said
never
that,
have a slip of the tongue?
doctor said eosinophil instead of eosinophil, I would lose all respect for their medical expertise.
What if they had a speech impediment?
And they would probably stammer or stutter.
What are you doing here? I could ask you the same question.
It's Grunt! You get to kill another guy!
Spoilers!
Now, Rich Evans said Mass Effect 3 is the worst Mass Effect.
Well, I don't know, there's always Andromeda.
I don't know why he would say that. It's the best one.
And he said it's literally Picard storyline. They literally copied it. Word for word.
I do remember him saying that they copied the storyline.
When did he say that?
I think he said it in one of the previous reviews.
In the last review that was around.
Was it? Oh, wait. I thought he said it in the one before that, too.
I don't remember.
Oh, maybe he did. But they show the flashbacks in this, like the AI destroying things, and then they show it in the show.
Spoilers? I haven't seen the show.
Spoilers? I haven't
You haven't
finished the
seen-
game.
Oh, I haven't seen the latest episode actually.
I haven't seen any episodes since the one where Picard and... What's her name? Not Dodge, the one that looks just like her?
Chevrolet?
Yeah. Where they jump through the portal and then for no reason at all, none, not even a little bit of a reason, the Romulan kid doesn't follow them.
He didn't follow them so he could keep the bad guys from getting to the portal and following them.
The portal that closed immediately behind them? That portal?
Yeah, but then he defended the portal so they couldn't start the portal back up.
The portal that only Hugh knew how to start back up?
Guys.
Yeah, that one.
Guys. You're talking over this dialogue that I don't care about.
Oh, I have it muted so I can.
Sorry.
Well, the subtitles are really tiny, so there's that.
Yeah, if you want me to try to defend it, it's not going to happen. Because I'm not going to. It was stupid to go with them.
Grab what you need, Shepard.
I like how they're like, hey, remember those two characters that were Picard's best friends that are just not in the show anymore? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember them. I forgot about them.
Picard had best friends?
The Romulans?
One was an Irish Romulan, something.
No, not from TNG then.
No, not from TNG.
I misunderstood, which is the same.
I actually liked the Romulan lady.
It's the same brand as Michael Scott's suit. Ow!
Wait, no, his suit was mysterious.
Oh yeah, his suit is mysterious, not mysterious.
And that is mysterious because the buttons are on the wrong side.
And it has no pockets.
And it has no.
Keeping radio contact.
On our way.
I love the next scene where he's like, well, I accidentally cross-dressed at work today.
At the very least, it's bisexual.
Right.
Been dead a few days. Yeah. If he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Is that?
Hey, that's how you turn on your flashlight. Looks like automatically.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Everybody be ready.
Uh-oh.
Spore pods. Guess we don't like spore anymore.
Yeah, get wrecked, Spore. Your portrayal of biological evolution is inaccurate.
Yeah, what are you, the Kent Hovind of video games?
I bet Kent Hovind would hate that game if he knew about it.
It would require Kent Hovind to know something.
Guys, how long do you think this pandemic is going to last?
The end of humanity?
So, it's hard to say. One of the things is that what's likely to happen is that the COVID-19 virus will become significantly less deadly over time. Both as a result of better treatment,
and more
as
tests.
well as the fact that viruses tend to evolve to be less deadly over time.
Do they really?
Yeah. You can't infect people if your host is dead.
You said they become less deadly. Like,
Yeah.
if you get it, you're less likely to die?
Right. Because the longer you live with the virus, the longer you can spread it. And so those are the viruses that tend to spread the most, which means those are the ones that, are favored by natural selection.
Evolution!
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think, 2 weeks?
No. So one of the problems is that by isolating, we're also
Prolonging.
we're not really making it go away. We're just kind of prolonging it. Because one thing
Flattening the curve.
Yeah, basically. Like if you were to just go with, oh, you know what, we'll just everyone will just get sick, and then some of us will survive, and then we'll all be immune. Be like over in no time. But that would cause a lot of deaths that otherwise wouldn't have been deaths. So people don't want to do that. I understand why that seems like a bad idea.
That did it.
So yeah, basically, it's almost like radiation, right? Like if something has a really short half-life, that means it's going to be really radioactive. But it's also not going to be really radioactive for very long. But if it has a long half-life, it's going to be radioactive for freaking ever. But it's not going to be that radioactive.
Sounded bad.
Mhm.
We're all right.
Good. Didn't
Oh.
want to dig you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say, Livy,
Well, I mean, your best bet as an individual person is to simply avoid becoming ill.
I don't care if I get ill. Should I care if I get ill? I just
Well, you probably won't die. It will be inconvenient because by most accounts, it's generally worse than getting the flu. Like it's like it'll put you out of commission for a week or so.
Or not as bad.
Well, sometimes, but it seems like there's a pretty high instance of it being a week-long, nearly bedridden experience.
It's like what the flu is for me anyway.
Oh, that's fair. But the other concern though is that once you're sick, you may be able to spread it, and you may in fact end up spreading it to people who would be much more seriously affected.
Well, you're spreading it before you even get sick. Apparently,
Yeah.
it takes 5 days to actually show symptoms.
That's pretty common.
Between 2 and 14 days.
And it lives in your esophagiliatic. And
Oh,
That doesn't sound like a real word.
it lives in your esophagus, allegedly, so you're constantly breathing it in and out, constantly.
That sounds possible, but esophageal nerves doesn't sound like a thing.
Yeah, well, it's you know what I mean, though. It's not what I say, it's what I mean.
Right.
And,
But, yeah, I mean, it's not nothing. It's also not a death sentence.
You know what it is?
Unfortunately-
Life. Nobody said life was safe. Commander Riker.
all right, I gotta go. I'll
Well,
see you all
next
on
time.
the Flippity. And by Flippity, I mean tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
that's today. If you're
Oh,
watching this
wait.
tomorrow or on today on YouTube.
Oh, I forgot. It's like 10:40 where he is, isn't it?
It is 10:41 to be Pacific.
I forgot that there's the significantly higher time difference now.
Oh yeah, my time's changed because why not?
Because that's stupid.
Honestly, I prefer this time. Just keep it this time always.
There's been some motions to like have for certain states to just stay in daylight savings time.
Which doesn't make any sense at all.
It's the time I prefer because the sun stays out later, and I like that.
Why though? You could just wake up earlier.
But I'm not going
It's just-
to. Don't ask me why. I just know
like-
I'm not going to.
Waking up earlier is literally what you're doing right now. You're just
I know,
calling
but
a
I don't
different
know it.
time.
You do
My
know
brain
it, though.
doesn't know it.
Yeah,
No,
it
my brain doesn't know it.
It knows it.
I know it. My brain doesn't know it.
It does though, because your circadian rhythm is not really controlled by your
Okay.
conscious mind.
My brain says, "Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I get to leave work now." But really, it's 4 o'clock.
But if you just worked until 4
Yeah.
and started an hour early, then you would just get used to that.
But people say, "Hey, start time 8 o'clock. Be there."
Start
I
time
say,
7
"Okay."
o'clock, be there.
Well, first of all, they
Well-
don't do that here.
Well,
Around here, they're like, start time 3 a.m. Like, okay.
Yeah, 3 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Basically.
Then we're done because we'll die if we go outside.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
At least
not
in
if
the
you go
summer.
outside. Not if you go outside, but if you do, like.
If you're on a roof or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Do you guys play Warframe?
No, then none of them play Warframe. That other guy did. Zeph.
I have Warframe in my collection. I've played it.
He has.
Played it.
Oh, I guess they both played it.
Wait,
Yeah,
you played it in VR?
Yeah.
he played it in
We
VR.
both played it in VR.
That doesn't sound right.
Levi plays that game.
They got this new thing where you fly a huge spaceship.
I heard
A
about
huge
it.
spaceship.
Ben, when did we play
Nice.
Warframe in VR?
Or we played that in VR.
I,
Might be thinking of a different game, but I think it's that game.
yeah, I mean, maybe you're right, and I just don't remember this at all.
Open up your Oculus store. See if there's a game in there called Warframe.
Alright.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Later. Later, skater. Man, people who skate are the worst.
Well, as long as they are later. Look, the Beethoven channel does not condone negative comments against skaters.
The Dapper Dino channel, on the other hand.
The Dapper Dino may or may not. Apparently it does. But those views are not necessarily held by the Beethoven channel.
Are they necessarily unheld?
The Beethoven channel, along with Beethoven himself, are generally neutral towards skaters.
It's up there, Shepard. Come on.
What about haters?
Don't care for haters.
Okay, that seems fair.
Let me just do this. Uh-oh, I've made it mad. Wait, why is Master of Puppets on the screen?
I don't see Master of Puppets on the screen.
It's on the video. It says Metallica, Master of Puppets.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us.
Are you listening to Master of Puppets?
Nope.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you put that on YouTube, they may just block it.
Well, it showed up on the screen because I was playing it before, like an hour and a half ago.
21:45.
Hey, I've dropped 0 frames because I'm not streaming, so I can't drop frames.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves.
Wait, is your YouTube channel verified? I guess it must be.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, they just verify that you're a real person, and then it lets you upload videos longer than 15 minutes.
Get ready.
Then yes.
Heads up. 4A. Take it slow.
Man, so I get sent this quote-unquote debunking thing for Snake Was Right thing about something, and like, oh my god, is it bad? I have to, I'm trying to read the first
New video
paragraph.
series.
Maybe. I'm trying to read the first
Do it
paragraph,
with
and
Erica.
it's really hard to get through. That might make it easier.
Do it with Erica.
That might actually make it easier.
That's it. You heard it here first, guys. The new series called name of series here was come up with on this stream.
This isn't even a stream.
On this video. On this thing.
Oh, did you hear she's coming back to America now?
Not hear that. You have to quarantine for 14 days?
I don't know. No, you can't go through that obvious hole that's perfectly large enough to fit you.
And this is the end of the game, everybody.
Oh, there's a thing up there.
Get out of the way, you.
This is it, people.
This is it. This is where you win that whole game.
It might be.
Do I remember this mission at all?
This is probably DLC.
You didn't get the DLC.
Someone got it for me, remember?
Oh, I did do that. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I know where it is, dum-dum. Shepard, over here. To be fair, most of this game I haven't known where things are.
They're just basing their advice on previous experience.
Let's get to the other side. More of those power nodes.
Why don't we just go for a swim? Power node!
Alright, you want to hear the first sentence of this?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, there's no punctuation until the period, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
By the way, did I tell you the good news, not God's news for you? Wait, well, oh sorry, it's capital S, I thought it was God. By the way, did I tell you the good news? Well, not the good news for you Evos. Like, I don't... What? What? Why are you starting this like you're trying to start a brawl in like a school lunchroom?
Say the whole sentence again, please.
By the way, did I tell you the good news? Well, not the good news for you Evos. It's missing at least 2 commas. It should be, by the way, did I tell you the good news? Well,
That's
not the
pretty
good news
rough.
for you Evos. Yeah, it's just like, well, I have trouble even taking it seriously as an attempt to be convincing. Like, Are you guys actually just trolls and I just don't know it?
Well, hey,
Great
sometimes the
trolls?
smartest people prove how smart they are by not using any grammar.
Yeah. Oh no!
I might die, I can't see what's happening.
Use Unity.
I don't
Or
know
don't.
how to do that.
It's one of your powers.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Is it in multiplayer?
No, it's only in single
Then
player.
I don't remember it.
It's huge news for us creationists. Bad for evolution. Evo-fairytalism? Oh my god, that's bad. Recipients. What is it? Evo-fairytalism recipients.
Did I kill Grunt? No, I killed Krogan.
That's not Grunt.
Corpse.
What are you?
We listen for the children.
If that's Arachni, I don't remember what they look like.
They look just like that.
We had a deal! Arachni, you live. Don't bother us. Or anyone else ever.
The Reapers did this to you?
Is everywhere.
They can't hurt you anymore.
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they...
Want to hear something disgusting?
No.
After eating that burger, I have a taste of like cigarette smoke in my mouth.
That's weird.
Maybe it's all the onions. Or maybe someone who smoked a lot made it. Didn't smell or taste like cigarette smoke. Could just be the onions. Could be the...
Okay, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us.
Great, now I have to decide.
She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Arlec Company dies. Is that clear?
I'm sorry, but I can't risk facing you again.
Not time. Arlec Company, get your asses back to the shuttle. Move! Shepard, I'm on my way.
All right.
Leave us, Fred. We embrace the silence.
Did you just say silence will fall?
When a good man goes to war?
Not anymore, not when it's a mediocre woman goes to war. Really, it's a mediocre showrunner. Really, it's a pretty bad showrunner. Hey, who's, counting?
I don't know.
Because Lucky 13, right? Unlucky. What kind of drink should I get?
You should get some gin extract and add some to some tonic and some lime juice.
Of the drinks I have in my house, what kind of drink should I get?
Ginger beer.
Okay. Are you gonna make out?
Maybe. Is Grunt about to die?
I think so. I get to kill Grunt now. Oh, that's an effective attack if you headbutt him. I never really liked Grunt anyway. You know, Mass Effect 2, for being your favorite game ever, sure has way too many characters you can bring along.
It's because so many of them can die.
Maybe Grunt won't die.
I don't remember.
The music makes it seem like Grunt's gonna die. Grunt's doing a much better job than I thought, but Yeah,
then he jumped off a cliff.
That might finish Grunt off.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Oh look, it's a Grunt.
Grunt! Anybody got something to eat?
Wait, he didn't die.
Well, he might die now, though.
He's hungry, though.
He's either bleeding or dripping blood or,
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation.
Donald Rat.
This could have gotten complicated fast. You confirmed this was the only nest, and you did what you had to do.
She offered to help against the Reapers, but I couldn't risk it.
Yeah, I couldn't risk it.
It's a tough call, but the Rachni have proven unreliable. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Bitcoin.
Okay, it is a brief intermission.
What?
I gotta get my beverage. And a surprise!
Okay. Well, hey everybody there on YouTube. I hope you're having a good time. You should definitely subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon and do the like and the comment and all the YouTube things. Because this video isn't sponsored by anybody. Nor any of my videos. Should get a sponsor. That'd be fun. I don't really want to sponsor shit from Raid though, even though they pay really well apparently. But like, that game looks like utter trash. But then again, I feel like that about all mobile games, so I guess not all, but virtually all. So, I don't know.
Be a saint.
I'm saying stuff to keep the audience entertained.
You're saying stuff to my YouTube viewer?
Yeah.
In singular, viewer?
Yeah, that guy.
Maya is not a guy.
You don't know.
Maya is
Prove
a
it.
girl.
Prove it. There you go. See, you can't. It's Nebulos.
Right? That guts.
On what?
This chair.
Oh.
Well, here's the surprise that you can't see, Dapper, because you're not watching the video.
Right. Could you describe it?
I could describe its mood.
Oh, is it a doggo?
It's a very... Oh, it's not very good lighting. Light here. This is horrible.
I'm sorry.
Trust me, though. Zoom in, maybe. I don't know. Just a blanket that's kind of dapper, that's all.
What?
Man.
It came?
That's what
How
she
is it?
said. It's white and painted on the other side.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is it nice?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
The problem is when you lay in bed and you use it, you gotta use it sideways because it's in landscape and not portrait. But I sleep in portrait and not landscape.
You know, that's like a 10K image right there.
Well, I have even more Ks. Sleep. Blurry. By blurry, I mean fuzzy. By fuzzy, I mean comfortable blanket material. Fleece, I think. So now, if I ever want to fleece it out, I can fleece it out with a Dapper Dino blanket.
That's
Ever heard of
pretty
it?
awesome. I just have, yeah.
And this is why I don't care if someone wants to speak to me in engineering.
Ooh, that was a bit of a slow texture load.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Clickety clackety. The keyboard goes click and it goes clack. Oops.
Make some mass relays.
Like IRL?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I found something.
I'm gonna find Dr. Garno here.
Doctor who?
Kentwood Bed 20.
Signal confirmed.
Actually, we need a thing for number 21. What's our name gonna be?
21 is gonna be Kent with Bent 21. Eric with Erica.
You don't want to do it next week? You want me to do an Eric with Erica instead?
Do Eric with Erica.
And do you want to be on Eric with Erica?
Yeah.
Are we gonna call it Eric with Erica 1?
I don't know. Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Find a good Eric.
I'll ask her.
And then that could be like every Wednesday or something.
No, I don't know that I'm gonna do 2 weekly live streams. I also don't know that Erica could actually keep that up because while her study has been delayed, it hasn't been canceled. Or I asked her.
I'm not supposed to do the thing I just did?
You were supposed to not get attacked by Reapers.
Oh, I could get attacked by Reapers.
Well, you're invading the galaxy, dude. That was just a tense chase.
That was very tense.
It was intense. Like camping. Whoa.
What happens when they catch me?
It's like Pac-Man. You go back to the center. Wait, not the center, the sides. I don't know how Pac-Man works. Ah!
Reapers eluded.
I'm supposed to scan for this. What's going on?
You gotta avoid the Reapers. You gotta get there fast. Oh, I'm trying to read this. It is so hard to do. It's got a lull. One of the sentences is just LOL, all caps, 3 exclamation points.
That means laugh out loud.
Yeah, but like, dude, why do you think this is an appropriate way to try and actually have a discussion about genetics? You never bring James, huh? No one brings James.
Why would I bring James?
I don't know, because you want some Hispanic diversity.
Is James Hispanic?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Yeah. Well, his last name is Vega, and he speaks with a slight sort of like Puerto Rican accent.
You
Truly
sure?
fake. Yeah.
None of what you said seems right.
All right.
Eden Prime. This is where it all
This is where it all began. Eden Prime. all began on the Citadel, actually.
Gave you the vision that warned us about the Reaper.
The first mission of the first game was on Eden Prime.
With the Geth.
Yes.
It all began on the Normandy. Ever heard of it?
Eden Prime's colonists.
Yeah, but that wasn't the first mission. That was the prologue.
That's where it began.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
It was more than 3 years ago.
Trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You and bureaucracy.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the
What would be fun is if I could bring Liara and Talia every mission.
That would be fun. You could.
They deserve better.
I know.
That's possible.
The Alliance did what it could to evacuate.
Alliance of Schmiance.
Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find
Muscle
survivors,
feels
we'll
bigger.
go
All this working out.
What about this artifact?
Yeah, look at that! Look at that, you two.
The Alliance didn't get
You're
any
evolving.
about what Cerberus has uncovered.
Hey, there's not much to see, you
The
two.
dig site here contained a warning to survivors. It could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can.
Joker, you look different.
But you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Well, yeah. I'm allergic to ginger.
Spence, due to the quarantine, I'll only be telling inside jokes.
I love inside jokes. I'd love to be a part of one someday.
Come on, we need to find
I think this is DLC. I think I recognize this DLC.
Is this where Jenkins died?
I grew up on ships.
Well, it's the same planet.
You can always move
It's
on.
like the same little hill too.
You'd still remember.
Maybe not. Is that where Nihilus died?
Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Nihilus? Yes, this is where Nihilus died. And Jenkins, yeah. Well, same planet.
And other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapiens.
Why does Garrus know what a dinosaur is?
Liara's an archaeologist?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh.
That's how you met her, doing archaeology.
I don't think I met
She's
her
like-
doing archaeology. I met her playing Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, but she was doing archaeology.
None of that sounds familiar. In fact, I don't even remember meeting her.
You met her in the Prothean ruins.
Like the bodies we found
That doesn't sound familiar.
but this one is alive.
You're right.
She's like the Asari Indiana Jones. That Prothean relic belongs in a museum.
Except she has a vagina.
Was a lack of power.
No, you don't know that.
Cerberus found this in an underground bunker.
I believe I know
It
that
still has
twice.
power. He's been in stasis for the past
Look,
50,000
Shepard
years.
knows. You don't.
Who's controlling Shepard? Me or me?
You weren't controlling him during those cutscenes.
Oh, I was, though.
No, you weren't. This isn't God of War where there's a little sex minigame in the back.
Every single Prothean was sent into stasis. He could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest.
Yeah, I think it's the first one. You start on a ship, and if you go back into your room, there's a couple ladies on the bed, and you can get in the bed, and then like the curtains fall around the bed, and it shakes a whole bunch. If you keep hitting the right quick time buttons, an experience pops out of the bed, and you leave.
Wait, what pops up?
Experience.
That's what they're calling it now?
Well, yeah.
Hey, watch it, Joker.
Aw,
I mean,
your
Cerberus.
Yeah, your former employers are back. Ooh, they brought a nemesis with them. A couple.
Man, look at their shields. Oh, I ducked a little.
I don't think you hit him once.
Yeah, I did.
You should use Carnage. Did someone use Stasis?
Back up.
Oh, get Rex
missed
Centurion.
much, but then I didn't miss any.
He didn't even set off a smoke bomb. What's the point of him?
That's a bunch of misses and then some hits.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute, take up my headphones, and I'm gonna get some food. Oh wait, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just get a drink.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I'll be back either way.
Okay. What's moving?
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Ammo! There's something in this. Oh, there's something in. Just credits. Where do you keep your credits? In the lab? Yep.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here.
I don't know.
Reapers return
Prothean.
from space.
Oh yeah, Prothean.
We will rise
They all died 50,000 years ago or something.
for the empire. For the empire.
They spoke English, which was weird, but
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire.
Protheans?
I hardly know Thean.
I thought the collectors were Protheans.
I don't remember who's what or what's who, but maybe.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus
I think that was Mass Effect 1, right?
Success. The Prothean cipher you received.
The collectors were Mass Effect 2.
You see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Well, first you take your clothes off, and then we open the pod. Then see what happens from there.
Whoa. What happened to those dudes?
We're taking that.
Eating
We got
blood?
them while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold.
Having drinks and watching the game.
In helmets?
We're going to shut down the bastards who did.
That's okay. I always have drinks while I'm wearing a combat helmet that covers my entire face, including my mouth. That's just how you do.
Guess I could see. Oh!
Way to slow down time. It's pretty cool, actually.
Reload took extra long. I hit it twice.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus
Found footage, I knew
figure out
it.
How to physically open the pod.
Oh, this is one of those found footage games? Lame. That guy apparently goes to sleep in his full body armor. This is dedication to this whole security job.
And blood.
Yes, that too.
Ooh. And I can kill those things with a Normandy. Big whoop! It's like they're collectors that haven't gone crazy yet.
And who don't look much like collectors.
They have the same anatomy. Their heads look the same.
Yeah, basically. They also look nothing like the Prothean statues from the earlier games, which is fun.
History
And they were
became legend, and legend became myth, or whatever it is. Changed. I get to play as that guy now?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Damn.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead.
Well, good news. The appointment I had tomorrow was canceled, so I can watch your stream.
Oh. Yay?
Yeah.
You understood that
Yeah.
one too?
Yes.
Excellent.
And band practice on Sunday was canceled, so something will happen then. Well, at least there aren't a bunch of Cerberus coming here. Oh wait. No.
That was... I like it.
Okay, but I'm going away. Going away. I'm running.
You gotta put the mail in the mail slot. Or I guess you don't, actually. I guess you just punch through it. Oh! You just stabbed him in the throat!
Yup.
They've retracted the bridge. We have
Okay, Pam.
Don't call me Pammy.
Did anyone ever call her Pammy?
No,
I
never.
think Michael did once, maybe.
Pamma lamma ding dong. He might have called her Pammy one.
I see the pod, but it's across that way.
Jump for it.
Ooh, a ladder.
Who put this ladder here?
Humans, probably. I like how the ladder is equipped with hologram, apparently.
I still can't climb it. Now I can.
Holograms in the future, or ladders in the future, have holograms for reasons.
So you know which way is up. How else would you know?
It's a good question. I guess that's why I've never been able to successfully use
How
a
do I
ladder.
get down from... Oh, the down arrow! That's how I get down. I was wondering what to do with that ladder there.
It's a good thing they put that holographic arrow.
Here, I'm not gonna read that.
This Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive.
Yeah, we'll let him
I think
down.
I think I'm basically done with subscribers for the day. Might be a few more, but not many.
still pretty cool that you're getting so many.
Yeah, it's.
Now, what if you had
it is
super
indeed.
subscribers?
You mean members?
I don't know,
I don't know.
like a subscript versus superscript. That's all I mean.
Oh.
I have to go this way. Go back to the beginning. That's where Fezzik and Vizzini said to go, right? They told me to go back to the beginning!
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Games Workshop should make an Angron Demon Prince miniature.
Oh look, there's more Cerebur. I mean, well listen, there's more Cerebur.
What if it just didn't, you know, like spawn in, and then you couldn't get to the next part of the mission?
Or if the game over.
Use a different save slot. Okay.
How long does it take to transmit?
I don't know, I don't see a timer. It probably takes exactly as long as it takes you to kill every single Cerberus guy they send after you. That would be my guess.
Ah.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh fish or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Bathroom break. Bent! Play too much multiplayer. You gotta play at a harder difficulty now.
I mean, you could do that for your next playthrough.
I can change it now, I think.
I can lay down a
I'm not going
He's like, I'm not going
Narrative.
to.
Narrative is easier than casual?
Apparently.
I'll leave it in casual. I should probably raise it.
You casual.
There'll be hard parts and I'll die and then I'll get mad.
I lowered my my Doom 20, or Doom Eternal from Ultraviolence down to hurt me plenty. It was the right choice. Did you just take 2 rockets to the face in a row?
Yes.
I feel like you should take cover though.
Yeah. But sometimes Atlas is land and you just fight him.
What do you would get Juggernaut?
Should have played that on narrative. What are we using? Dial-up internet here? Come on.
There. You can open the life pod now.
You know what? I was right. It took exactly as long as it took for you to kill every last Cerberus guy that came down.
All you knew was beyond. Life forms.
Ooh, it looks chilly.
Than I was gonna say, but yeah.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
That did take some time. And we thought you were extinct. Also, those eyes are a little weird.
Thanks, buddy.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes! No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Yeah, get to your life pod now. There's a neutron
dude.
bombardment coming.
That sounds dangerous.
Nap time, 50,000 years later.
The bunker is secure. Commander traffic. What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that? Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility. Clarify. Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately.
Hope you're not claustrophobic.
I will be more than that.
Whoa! Whatever that means.
Yeah.
How many others?
Well, none, but come on, man.
You can understand me?
Yeah, he speaks English. We talked about this.
Your physiology, your nervous system. Enough to understand your language.
We already talked about this earlier in the video on YouTube. Good note.
Our last moments. Our failure.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari.
Really? The Cerberus is gonna come on by?
Darian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
Who's the
Not
primitive,
safe here.
pal?
Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Yay!
Yay!
That's
Prothean
correct.
expert.
But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists haven't had any luck in determining what the catalyst is. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
Please.
Can he help us?
I
Never.
intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
We've never met one before. Nothing wrong with playing it safe.
Those guys on the side there, they're gonna die.
Should we be worried?
That depends on you. For a soldier facing the Reapers, I sense more confidence than fear. You believe you are winning.
Well, we think we know how to win.
You sense.
It's gonna be nearly impossible.
Or
Like, we're just gonna go for it. Go for it or die. Give up, right?
in your cells. Your
Yeah.
experience.
It's like this coronavirus. It's gonna kill me or it's not. What am I going to worry about?
Then what exactly did
I just won't touch my face.
That was a hell of a flash.
Ever again.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this
Or my eyes.
It can work both ways.
Ever again.
Like your beacons.
You don't understand because you're not seeing the camera.
It's true.
But if you watch the VOD, you'll know.
Watch the VOD. Why would I ever do that?
To see what happens on the camera.
Oh.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction. Our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody
it's Spectre?
The beacon nearly killed me.
The communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Yeah.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Yeah.
And I
Established
take
that.
it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
What are you gonna do after that?
Stop existing.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die...
This guy's kind of weird.
...will be the last voice
Yeah.
of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
Didn't you, though?
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
Don't forget about the Solarians. Oh.
People evolved.
Spoilers.
I believe they're amphibian.
I don't think they're any of that.
They're amphibious.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Yay, now you have a new guy to pick from.
Do I, though?
Yeah. He has a table made of water.
Questions, Commander?
Okay, I'll bring him.
Commander.
that's where that thing is. I know. Someone wants to talk to me somewhere. I don't care. Ooh.
It's a lot of Reapers.
I know. What do we do about it?
Kill them all.
Can't
Let
even
God
kill
sort them out.
Kill them. They just attack me and Pac-Man to the edge or something like that.
You killed one of them.
They just find me and attack, and then I die.
I found something.
Need fuel. Why is there lens flare?
Because J.J. Abrams directed this game.
Gross. See ya, Garrus. Nice knowing ya.
You never liked Garrus.
What's there to like?
His calibration skills. Get time!
Oh, I forgot to do the other ones.
Strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying
Tired.
or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Building an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bolt are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
Cerberus.
On my way. Keep me up.
Thirdly Cerberus. Oh, this level. I know this level.
Diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
You remember this level, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah, it's the level where you do the thing on the multiplayer.
Where you play
But this time, yeah.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
So I guess there were a lot of spoilers.
Civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Spoiler! Don't trust servers, I know.
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there. They won't know what hit them. Look, reinforcements are here.
Try to stay calm. Stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus
Try to stay calm.
You heard us. We hold here.
are you? What are you? Try to stay calm. Try to stay calm. Move, Prothean. It's one of these levels you just gotta run in circles.
Please help us.
What is it doing? I never know what they're doing.
They're doing Cerberus things, you know, being indoctrinated, having
the
weird blue
civilians.
eyes.
They're just hiding.
Oh.
Follow me up the ladder, maybe?
Why you gotta punch everyone? Shoot them like a civilized person. Are you a Krogan?
No, I'm not headbutting them.
I do like the throat stab.
Oh, they came up here. Good job, guys. Getting shot from all directions.
You're clear. Go.
You're clear, go.
We're gonna make it.
You only think you're gonna make it. We made it! Get to the LZ! I'll do it. Oh, man! Bent wants a nap time now.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO.
I mean, we just saw them try to do it, so...
Once we find a foothold in getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can...
I didn't just kill 1 or 100 or 1,000.
Now we've got our work cut out for us.
I killed them all.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Bitcom.
All hook knows. Everywhere. Whatever they're called. Good. Well, that was it. That was fun. Thanks for watching. Stay classy. See you next Tuesday on Kent with Bent.